Welcome to Flipping with Class, a web-based lesson about how to flip your classroom. This lesson includes the fundamentals, benefits, and methods of flipping your classroom. After this lesson, you will define and state the benefits of flipping your classroom, and list 2 methods by which you can flip your classroom. A flipped class is a blended or hybrid model in which the traditional roles of homework and classwork are reversed. Flipped classes use online learning materials, often videos, through which content and instruction are delivered. Students access the material at home and then come to class where they engage in practical activities that would traditionally be assigned as homework. The driving philosophy behind a flipped classroom is to reduce the amount of time spent in confusion over homework assignments, to enhance the prerequisite knowledge base, and to improve student-teacher interaction during class time. One of the benefits of flipping a classroom is that we can accommodate our overscheduled students who are very busy with sports, clubs, extracurricular activities, and community service projects. These activities take students away from their studies, especially when they're absent due to the traveling requirements of these activities, or when they're knocked off their feet due to illness. Students may access and play their course material at their convenience, anytime, any place. When they do so, they have the advantage of being able to pause the video to take notes or to bookmark it and return to it later. And they can rewind the lesson as many times as needed. They'll be able to play it again and again and again. Flipping helps teachers differentiate and personalize instruction for various learner needs. It helps struggling students by giving them access to more resources while also affording flexibility. It offers accelerated students the opportunity to work ahead or delve more deeply into the subject matter. Another benefit to flipping is that it keeps parents informed and improves communication among teachers, students, and parents. It increases transparency and accountability and acts as an alternative to substitute lesson plans. The methods of flipping a classroom include 2 main components. We will begin our examination of the ways in which classrooms are flipped by taking a closer look at the video. The first consideration when deciding upon a video for your class is what your lesson objectives are. If the lesson objectives are not well achieved through video, then find another media and a different method, such as an assigned reading passage, a practice exercise, or a home experiment. If you do decide to go with a video, there are a couple of options. One is to utilize existing videos, whether commercially produced, available on the internet for free, or from another teacher. Existing videos is a good way to start flipping your classroom. You may decide, however, to make your own video. By doing so, you can customize the video, tailoring it to your own students' needs. Having decided that you're going to make your own video, you will want to consider the 4 stages: planning the lesson, recording the video, editing the video, and publishing the video. Before you make your video, you're going to want to decide exactly what you want to say. What knowledge base are you going to cover? Will it be a lecture, a demonstration, a pre-lab, problems and solutions, or will it be something the students have created that you have uploaded? Making your video recording will require a few pieces of equipment. You will need presentation software, such as PowerPoint, and screen capture software, such as Camtasia Studio, which is what I'm using to record this lesson right now. A webcam feature is good if you would like to have picture-in-picture. A video camera on a tripod is good if you would like to record an in-class lecture. You will want to have a microphone and a pen tablet device. Next, you will want to edit and publish your video. That is, if you decide to edit it, you may decide to leave it as it is. But if you're going to edit, you will need some editing software. I'm editing using Camtasia Studio, but there are other options available. Once you're done editing, you will upload it to a website. This can be your school's website, your own personal website, or you may find that you want to upload to a video hosting site like YouTube or Vimeo. And some teachers decide they will also burn a few DVDs for students who don't have access to the internet. Now that we've taken a look at the video portion of flipping a class, it's now time to take a look at the class. While some might argue that the greatest benefit of flipping a class is the video, the greatest benefit of flipping a classroom is the additional class time that is now available. Authors of Flip Your Classroom, Aaron Sams and Jonathan Bergman, share some of their experiences flipping their classroom.
I'm Aaron Sams, and I teach science here at Woodland Park High School. My ultimate goal, I guess, as a teacher is to help students become learners who can learn for themselves and by themselves. One of the problems that I was guilty of even prior to flipping my classroom around was the classroom was centered around me. I told them exactly what to learn, how to learn it, what assignments to do to learn it, and when to learn it, and how to prove to me that they learned it. I don't do that anymore. We changed the place in which content is delivered. Instead of standing in front of a class and delivering, here's how you do this type of problem, here's how this works, I deliver that direct instruction now asynchronously at home through these videos that we make with Camtasia Studio.
Times till whole.
Oh, we didn't do that last time.
The last step, they were already whole numbers. We had 1, 1, and 4. Here we don't have a whole number. So here's a few little tricks when you need to multiply by whole numbers. If one of your numbers ends in 0.5, you're going to multiply by 2.
Or something 0.5 times it by 2.
Right.
Okay, write this down, guys.
Yes. If something ends in 0.3 or 0.33 or 0.66, you multiply by 3.
And when the kids come to class, they don't show up to learn new stuff. They show up to apply the things that they learn at home and to ask me questions about the things they learned at home. So now they can have my lesson, if you will, what I would normally have stood up and lectured to them in class with some added features. They get that at home, and then what they were expected to do for homework is now what they do in my class. Life is different for me because I no longer am the guy who stands up in the front of the classroom and just yaks at a student for an hour or however long the class is. Now I walk around the class and I help kids. I'm a tutor, I'm a guide, I'm the putter-outer of fires, whatever it happens to be in my crazy chemistry class. I walk around and do that. I don't stand up front and teach under the kind of the traditional model. I'm Aaron Sams. I'm a teacher. I'm a dad, I'm a husband, and I love Camtasia Studio.
This concludes Flipping with Class, the web-based lesson teaching you how to flip your classroom. At this time, please take the short quiz found at the link below. Also, take a few moments to fill out the feedback survey. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed Flipping with Class.